So we generate call volume. This is a handful of numbers based around foundation repair related in different cities, of course. So when we ported some numbers in here, started slow, not all of them, but this is one particular city. This is for Philadelphia. So put it in here, and of course we had more, you know, inquiries like through email and such, right? So from July to August, 32 calls. From August to September, 80 calls. From September to October, 57. October to November, 91. And we ported them back out November 10th, where if started flat, if pretty much flatline, we pulled most of our numbers, right? So if we go to like today, custom, let me see, 30 days, 18 calls for the same one. So anyways, we generate an average of, for this particular city, Philadelphia and like some surrounding areas, you know, out of just tracking it for like 4 months, it's averaged like around 50 calls a day. Okay. We subtracted the total number by 25%. Each month we subtracted 25%. Just like, maybe 25% might be like repeat callers, or, they may have just said, and hung up, which never happens unless someone doesn't answer the phone, right? But we're just giving it the benefit of doubt. Look, so this is the total number, 195, divided by 4 months. So it's average around 50 calls a month, right? So now that we have that number, and that's not even including the freaking email quote forms that we get. That's, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we might get like 10, sometimes we might get 20 a month. So we're just stick with the call. So the average ticket price for foundation repair, it can range. Like some people won't go out there for less than 2,500, but most companies know that this is around the $5,000 job. This is installing piers and whatnot. Foundation repair on average is $5,000. I think that's across the board. I mean, in some states like, Washington, and it varies, but some people charge more, right? So the number of leads sent each month, what do we agree to? Okay, we'll just give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll just say 45. Not including any emails. Let's say someone calls me a couple more times than usual, right? So I went from like 60 to 45, whatever. We'll just say 45 leads a month. Okay. Now let's just say that some people don't even want to do business with you. So we'll just say 30 leads a month. Okay. I don't got any more money to give you. I have no more money to give you. Okay. Now your profit margin in foundation repair, I mean, there's no reason if you have a low profit margin, you shouldn't even be in business. You know what I mean? Like you're just losing money. So this is barely breaking even right here. Okay. Your close rate. Now, with us, people looking specifically for your service, right? They're calling you because they want what you got, what you offer. Okay? So say 10 people call and you can only close, let's say 60%. But personally, I try to avoid people who can't really close. This should really be at 80, but we're just going to go with these numbers. Okay, we're just going to go with these numbers. So the average profit for you after expenses before cost of lead generation is 3,500 bucks. It's 18 new leads that you've closed out of 30, right? The actual value of lead for business owner is $3,000. So I bring a value of $3,000. The net margin value of lead, actual value times gross profit margin, 2,100. Total monthly revenue is $90,000. Total monthly profit is $63,000. Remember, before lead gen. So this right here, what should I charge per lead? Technically, I could charge $525 to $840. Okay. Now, what would the monthly profit for the business owner be? It could be anywhere from 37,000 to 47,000. There's a little 10 grand gap, right? What we could charge, so you would make around 47, what'd you call it? What'd you call it? 43 grand. So let's say you're making around $43,000 a month. You paid us, you know, 20 to $25,000 a month so that you could make $40,000. You're really making double your money, the triple, right? 47,000 divided by three is 15 grand, right? $15,000. So like you're tripling, doubling your money. If you're not losing money, then what's the issue? There is no issue. So why wouldn't you want to do something where you can double your money? You're at least doubling your money, which is a 1 to 2, 2 to 1 ratio risk reward. You risk $1 to make $2, right? But we're just playing with bigger dollars, right? So does this make sense? If it makes sense, and if you could get better at closing, right? Let's say you can close better. If you can close a little bit better, you know, if you can close a little bit better, you can make, 45 to 55 grand, right? It's awesome. So maybe you're like, look, I know you doubled our money or you made us $40,000, but I shouldn't have to pay you more than like 10, 5, that maybe like $1,000 a month. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like that's like not even, that's selfish. That's so selfish. That's so selfish. Because really, I mean, you're working, you're not losing money. You're not losing money unless your guys aren't doing anything and like you're getting sued for doing a bad, like the bad, horrible job, right? Which I hear a lot about, especially with the guys who working out their trucks, who are doing foundation out of their trucks, right? Some of them are like have to leave the job, leave their crew there, and now they're getting lawsuits, down the line because of the crew, right? But if you're making double your money, it just makes sense, doesn't it? So